And if this is my sis Amanda, welcome to the stream. First time I'm actually having a guest, I know. It's new to me, but we're doing it. Today we're talking about the Resident Evil games I've streamed so far from 0 to 4 Remake. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about stuff onward and go from there. So, and even go with what your favorite moments are in the games that you've seen and everything. But, yeah. Some people will join here in a bit. I know I ended up starting it a bit late. You know. Hey, Platt! But
Hi,
yeah,
Pat.
I know that I started a bit late. But we were brainstorming and everything and talking about the stream and stuff.
Hi,
Hey,
Will.
Will! But yeah, we're talking about the Resident Evil games and Resident Evil 0. We're going to start off with that. With that being Rebecca and Billy. Rebecca was more of a medic, and you can tell she had a caring heart. She really did. The way that she wanted to help Billy, the way she found out that what happened actually was a cover up. And she let him escape.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly would like to see them back, though.
I think she kind of saw his goodness in him too.
She did, because if he was supposedly that murderer he was portrayed, why didn't he kill her on the spot, too?
Exactly.
So,
And the more she learned about him, she learned that he was framed.
yeah. But I like how I discovered the green screen stuff and to have that as a background.
Yes, it's very cool.
Makes a great thumbnail. That's what I should do after the ends. I should make that the thumbnail.
You know, what is Resident Evil Zero? I said I should mention about you doing something in there, but I don't want to pick on you.
Unless you mean Resident Evil 1 in the lab. No.
Resident
Oh, you
Zero,
talking about
Zero,
between
you
them
got
two?
you. Huh?
Between them two?
Yeah, you couldn't like the whole. You couldn't get some parts to cooperate.
Couldn't get some parts to cooperate. The AI wouldn't even listen to where I was always either leaving Billy or Rebecca behind.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted them to get into the elevator and stuff, I had to use the right analog stick. I literally had to use this stick just to control Billy or Rebecca if I was not using them. The camera's reversed, so that's the right side, by the way. That's the right stick.
He got used to playing with other controls and then going backwards to these controls.
I did. I got used to the tank control. I said it was going to happen too. You even said it was going to happen. It was
Once,
muscle memory, really.
well, once you go forward, you're just going to have to get used to those again.
Yeah. I got pretty used to four's movements and stuff again pretty quickly. But the chemistry them two had between Billy and Rebecca, yeah. But they
Yeah,
also worked very
it
good
was good.
as a team as well.
Yes, and it's going to be pretty cool to see how they remake that one and see how it's going to look.
Yeah, since it is in development.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool on what they come up with.
Oh yeah. And if you are watching this after the live, please tell us what your favorite moments from Resident Evil 0 was. And yes, I'm going to probably say that for I'm just going to say and so on for one Technically the 1 remake, 2 remake, 3 remake.
Well,
I want to
me
know what
and
your favorite moments were.
us personally, we can say our favorite moments, and y'all go from there.
I don't know if I exactly have my favorite moment from 4.
He knows my favorite part from Resident
Or
Evil
no, not
One.
4. I mean, not 4, from 0. Hey, Gregatron, what's up?
Yeah. Hi,
I'm
Gregor-chan.
discussing Resident Evil 0 right now, if that helps. And then I'm going
You
to be.
actually,
You're replaying 4?
you actually get to meet me. Hi.
But yeah, if you want, I'll go ahead and skip to the 4th remake before I go ahead and talk about 2 and 3. So in that way you know ahead of time about what I'm speaking about. Second time, you got it. But yeah, it's just Resident Evil 0. My favorite moment probably would have to be.
Yes, it is, Gregor-chan. You can
Yep.
call me
Yes,
Amanda.
it is. And Will, we're not talking about RE5 at the moment since I have not streamed those yet.
But yes, you can call me Amanda, Gregor-chan.
I mean that respectfully, buddy. But
What's up?
no, it's okay, Will. You're good. But I don't know. I don't know what my favorite moment from Resident Evil 0 was.
I'm trying to think back to what I was watching when you were playing it to see what mine was too. Trying to think back.
So,
Um,
alien, any thoughts in your. Honestly, I know I'm probably going to get heat for this, but I believe in UFOs.
you're
I
not the
don't
only
think we're
one.
the only.
I believe there's other life out there than us. So
Hi, Sabrina. And yeah, I have. I've gotten really far. And then there's still some more to go.
hi, Sabrina.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm still
Resident
trying
Evil
to think.
0, my favorite moment.
So you did wind up going into the mansion a little bit at the end of RE0, if I remember correctly.
I think it
Ain't it at
ended
the
when they
end?
started heading that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's where they're on the mountain or something like that, looking down
No,
at the
we're not a
mansion.
couple.
No, I'm married to somebody else.
Yeah, I actually am friends with her husband too.
Yep.
But
We're in two
like I,
totally different places.
like I said, I honestly don't know what my favorite moment was in Resident Evil 0. But I guess we'll go on to Resident Evil 1 then. Resident
You
Evil
know what
1,
my favorite moment is.
me when I was supposed to be walking and running and having Chris explode himself.
Yes, that
I'm not gonna
or
I'm not gonna lie, that was my favorite
yeah.
moment too because that was funny.
No, it's that, and it's also when you beat the snake with a knife only.
I don't know how I did that though. I was near death. Like very near death. And then Jill's part. I liked how my actually this one would have to be the top one. When he tells Jill to that it's time to escape and everything and he goes, "Ladies first." And the way he says it to her was just hilarious and adorable.
We thought
He
only
said
one
it.
person can have one-liners. Nope, Chris has one-liners himself.
Well, we got to the root of that problem.
Uh-huh. We didn't think Chris could pull that off.
I for like yeah, that I thought I played the remake of one, but I was wrong. The more I knew, I did not know shit about that one. And then, like, I like Jill's part too, but they made it way too short.
Dragatron. Yes, he is. He's one of the G's.
Chris is definitely a G, but
Sorry.
like the Jill's part was short. It really was. They should have made hers just a bit longer. And I'm glad that that one's in pre-development for
Yes.
the Resident Evil 1 remake.
Yeah. I should have said I have kids here too. So
But yeah, no, that was a really good game. Oh, I can
yeah.
actually talk about Code
Those were
Veronica
the
2 while you're here.
yeah,
So that way it's not spoiler.
those two parts were probably about the funniest parts that I remember in Resident Evil 1 though. I think we both laughed at that one.
Yeah. I was more shocked when I yawn.
Yeah,
And yes,
I
that's the
was
snake's
like,
name because I got a trophy for it. I believe I even say the trophy in the stream.
true, but that it wouldn't make it a Resident Evil game if it didn't have puzzles.
Very true. And actually, in the older games, there was a hell of a lot more puzzles.
No, I actually asked him. I said, "Did you just beat that snake with just a knife? That was kind of cool."
I was literally shocked. Like I had no bullets, no ammo whatsoever for anything, and all I had was that knife. And I'm like, well, fuck. Here goes nothing.
Yeah,
But I think that's the reason why they're trying to slowly get rid of the puzzles too.
yeah. Well, I
I,
noticed like that the puzzles that you do in the older ones are much more complex, complicated than the ones that they have done in the newer ones. You know, because
oh
they're
yeah,
not as. I mean, they're not as like what do you say? You don't have to like go all the way over here to get something for the puzzle. It's like you can solve it. It's like somewhere in the room or something. You know.
right. I hate when my ammo runs out too, dude. Like I am bad at conserving it. Thank God for YouTube. For
Yeah,
real though.
ammo is scarce, man.
Oh man, it's more scarce in the older ones than the newer ones.
That's why he defeated the snake with a knife because he didn't
Yep.
have ammo.
And no enemies you beat like dropped ammo unless it was like in the OG in the OGs, if you knocked down the stalkers, they dropped special
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So sure, I'll definitely help when you play RE0. Yes, that's what I actually had to do in Code Veronica. I had to go back and load a game to conserve ammo
Yes, he
better.
did. He did because there was times that he did not have enough ammo at all to do it, and I was like, I think you might have to go back and get more ammo.
Except I actually fully restarted
He did. He played it off camera until he
three
got to the
times.
spot where he was.
And the only reason why I say three times is because the first time I accidentally overwritten my streaming save in Code Veronica. And that's what really fucked me, because in my streaming save, I actually had a lot more ammo than I did in my personal one. And then I had to restart it from the beginning to go ahead and get to that tyrant thing again. And then
Wow.
after that, I think it was up to what was his sister's name? Alexia. Alexia.
Yes.
And then I had to restart it again, and I did that one on my personal time. I actually did that because I was like, I'm not fucking giving up. And then I made sure I went back to the part with Steve to show from the beginning about from that, you know. But
Yeah,
that just proves you just I just that shows the determination I had to be like I'm not giving up. I
yeah.
will take as long as it. I will take as many. I feel like we're in a Resident Evil cult. Ah,
Hey, I have a Discord of a Resident Evil family.
you haven't met Claire yet on this side, but you will meet her, Gregatron. But I just thought it'd be like a perfect like green screen background to have since it's about Resident Evil. But that's just hilarious. I feel like we're in a
I'm not
Resident
as
Evil
tech
cult.
savvy. I don't know how to do all that. So
I'm not tech savvy either. I just saw green screen option and then just I was like, ooh, perfect idea actually. But and we're Resident Evil Code Veronica talking about that game, man. Steve, I get he was tortured and lonely, but
don't get this man started on Steve, okay?
I'm trying to say this calmly. I'm trying. I get he was tortured. I get he was lonely. Doesn't give him a right to be a fucking creep.
No,
And
they
I'm a
are.
I'm a nerd. I'm a game fanatic. Also a comic one. Um,
Hmm.
I didn't read the same signs as some people did. Where like, oh, there's a relationship type deal. It was Claire helping him because, and she even said, "I just want to help you." Like, yeah, she felt sad because she got to know him a bit, and she felt like she failed him in a way because she didn't get him off.
Well, I think that also because she felt that way is because that's just who she is. She's always helping someone. You
That
know,
is who she is. Like if Gregatron, you definitely oh Dead Space, man. Dude, yes. I'm glad you're hooked to the Resident Evil games, bro.
he's
I
been
really
playing.
am.
He'll play. He's been playing that when we're on like voice chat with some other friends and stuff. He'll tell me all about it. He's like, I would like that game too. So
Yeah.
I'm not as a
Dead
big
Space is
gamer as
amazing.
I'm not as a big gamer as a lot of you guys are. I told him that I will play the game if I'm interested in the game. If it's a game I want to play or a continuance of a game I've already played, I will definitely play it. But I don't like play like all these different games like I want to try them out or something.
No, I understand that. But yeah, I'm gonna stream that at some point too.
Oh, I
Because
believe
I'm
you to
actually
see
almost done. I'm actually almost done. I'm on the second to last chapter on Dead Space. I wish I would have tried the original.
I might see if I can find it on my Xbox and see if it's on there. I'm sure it is, but see if they got it for what price.
That's awesome that your homie from high school got you on Dead Space. You got me on the Dead Space if that helps.
High school. Don't get me started.
Code Veronica, though. My favorite part. Just Claire being brave and caring, which is basically
That's
most
good.
of the entire game, but
Are you saying high school's good stuff or the game's good stuff?
I think he's talking about Dead Space being good stuff.
But I'll tell you right now, I'm probably the oldest in here. So
Both.
both.
Both. My high
my
school
high
experience was okay, I
my
guess.
high school experience is older than y'all's.
It was okay. Not gonna lie, no, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna be a bad influence. Not gonna say that here. Not gonna say
She
what I
wants to
used to
say
do
hi.
with you. Huh?
My daughter wants to say hi.
Hi. That question's to you, Amanda.
I'm 42 years old. I don't care to say my age. So
No, I know. I'd just leave it for you to answer. I don't.
oh, I
I
know, I
mean,
know, I know. I'm 42. I don't mind you say my age. Some women don't like to say their age. I don't care.
right. Leon's luck ran out when he got into DBD. I'm not gonna lie. I after I bought the Leon skin in DBD, that was my main skin that I was using.
Yeah, that's why I call him my little bro, Gregortron, because he's younger than me.
Yep. But also the fact that Chris also comes in to save Claire. When he comes in to save Claire on Veronica too, he was determined. He was like, "We're getting out of here alive."
Oh yeah.
I like how she also said that just like a big brother, you're always looking out for your little sister.
Yep.
I had turned my notifications on
And
silent.
another
That was not vibrating.
one of my favorite moments in Code Veronica is when he tells her to go to the jet and he said I'll be there in a minute and stuff, and then it explodes and he goes flying off the building and lands on top of the jet just casually. He says, "I told you I'd be here." You know, I told you I'd come.
I
He
told you I
just
keep my promises. It
he just lands right onto the jet.
was. It's been so long since I played that game. I'm so glad I got to basically experience it all
Oh,
over again.
did you see the
And
update
thanks
of
to
how
you for
many?
your help.
Did you see how many they said that they had on the wish list now for the new remake of it? They
No.
had 2 million plus,
Oh damn.
is what Capcom said.
I honestly can't wait for the remake of Veronica. That shit's gonna be fun.
I like that. I like that, Gregor-chan.
Chris is a cool mother lover. He is, and I can't wait to see how they actually portray him in the RE1 remake and the Veronica remake.
Yes, I can't wait to see how good he's going to look because that with the RE engine they use now, it looks so good, and I can't wait to see. We haven't seen a younger Chris yet like that, so
Yeah. And then for a remake, that was fun. That's always fun.
don't get him started on someone else either.
I just don't like Ada. And it's
That's what I
because
meant.
it has nothing to do with her actress
Yeah, of course not.
or anything. It's to do with the character. She's so
No,
like
I
there
I have a
there are
question.
times, yes, that
I,
she showed that she has slight of a heart.
mhm.
But
I have a crush on Leon Gregortron. My daughter has a crush on Chris. I have a crush on Leon.
I just don't like her toxic characteristics. I don't. She always will manipulate to get what she wants, and
Yes, she will. I
she
don't think she'll
doesn't
ever change.
know because she's out for herself. That's always
Yep.
her greatest motive is herself.
Mm-hmm.
And
And she'll do
Gregatron,
what.
you gotta watch the CGI movies too,
Yeah,
because
they're based on the games. It even tells you at the beginning of the movies they're based on the games. But it's She'll do whatever she has to do to get what she's there for. It doesn't matter how she does it.
Yeah. But hey, we all have our
Oh my
opinions, you know.
gosh. I'm sorry, I'm reading what he said.
To be honest, I have a crush on Claire.
He does.
Nick, don't kick my ass.
um, yeah, Gregor said I had a crush on Chris and Leon. I said, Chris, not so much. Leon, yes. So,
No, you just like the tactical look on Chris.
yes, and Leon's my crush, but Chris is a badass, and that's why I like him as number two. You know, so
Sheva is a good looking woman. She really is. She has a great heart too. My favorite moment from the Resident Evil 4 remake was finishing that DLC as fast as I could.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of what all the shit you said in that.
I might have to redo that one because it was nothing but hate, so I should actually redo that properly.
Hey, you were being yourself in there, just giving your true, honest opinion. So
No, I know, but I mean, who would really want to listen to a person hating on the person that they're playing as the entire time? What's up, Plat? So I may just redo that one.
what's your question? He said he had a question. So
I did not know Sheva was only like 23 in that game.
hey, she was younger than what Chris when Chris started. Chris was
Yeah.
25.
What movies are you talking about? Are you talking about CGI or the live action ones with Alice?
Yeah, because the Anderson films, the live action has nothing to do with the games.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's the reason why I'm asking which movies you're talking about.
Mm.
Because I've seen all the live action ones and I've seen all the CGI ones. And I think I even remember hearing about Gregatron saying he's seen Infinite Darkness on his last video.
Yep.
Oh, and if you haven't already, check out Gregatron and check out Munchies with Jazz. Jazz helped do
That
some bracelets
that
for me
might
recently.
that might be the Anderson movies,
That
the
is.
live action ones with the strong
Yep,
female girl. Yep,
that's
that's
Alice.
Alice. Because
Yeah,
the
that has nothing to
CGI
do
ones,
with the games, to be
yeah,
honest.
because the CGI ones, every single one of them have Leon in it. So yeah,
Yeah, that's Alice. So, but yeah, no, that's not based on the games at all. It was based on their
yeah.
own interpretation of it, pretty much. And I think he said that he would only do it if she was in it anyways, like if she could be the lead, because that was his wife at the time. But I don't know if they're still married or not. I don't keep up with that stuff.
Well, you can't take it away. She was badass in the movies. It just has nothing to do with the games.
Right. Yeah, she was badass in the movies.
That's one thing
Very
you'll learn about us Resident Evil diehard fans. If it has nothing to do with the games, we will have shit to say.
yeah. All right, Gregachon, if you're still here, I'm gonna start talking about Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake. I just thought I'd give you a heads up. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
And just so you know, I've been playing these games since 1998 when it first started happening. So
Right. I agree,
I'm much
Gregachon. They
older.
weren't scary at all. They didn't capture the Resident Evil feeling. All right.
Yeah,
I'll see you in,
so true.
all right. I'll see you in a bit. If you want, I'll try to
Yeah,
text you to let you know
Gagatron.
I'm done. Come back in maybe like 10, 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Peace. All right. I'm just waiting to see the count go down one.
It was 5. Now there's 4.
Oh, okay. So mine, there it goes. All right. Yeah, they are remaking. I was actually we were just
Yes,
talking about that, how Resident Evil Zero's in development, and about how Resident Evil 1 has been in pre-development since last year.
that's
Um,
good, Will. I'm glad you liked it.
but I'm glad you liked it, Will. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the original was my favorite. It's actually the first one that I played before playing 1. And back then it was Claire A, Leon B. And stuff. Obviously, I started off with Claire, and she's been my favorite ever since then. Leon is second to her in my eyes. Sorry, Leon.
She's like your number one favorite female character, and he's your
Yes,
favorite
and he's
male
my number
character.
one favorite male character. Yes, we'll put it
Yes.
that way. They both share a different number one spot.
Yes.
Um, Chris is second to Leon. I'll make that known
Yes, because
because
Chris is awesome.
he is. But Resident Evil 2 remake start off as Leon. He's obviously scenario A, and Claire is scenario B, because technically you're supposed to start
Mhm.
off with Leon first, and then you're supposed to go to Claire's second run, basically
Yeah.
to make it a continuation and have her start
Yeah.
from near the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually technically how you really play that game. And my favorite part is the fact with the way they smile at each other and they when they meet.
They're giddy like two teenagers.
They are. I won't go into much more detail than that since we have not gotten
Well, I
further
know.
and I cannot share my theories.
I'm just saying if you've ever seen two teenagers flirt, that's how they were.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. But I'm saying I want to say my theories after we're fully done.
Yeah.
And I say their theories because I don't want to risk anything being taken down.
Sorry.
Nope.
I just thought about that one thing.
Well, since they're remaking the older ones, they're trying to kind of stay true to the old game's weapon system with
Yeah.
some. What they'll probably do is include different weapons in the deluxe edition, like how they did with Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake. Because they did add more, and then they did the same with 4.
Yeah, because I think I've shared with you something about the remake they're doing now of like some kind of weapon stuff that they were doing, that they were using some kind of the same dual weapons or something
Yeah,
like
they're
that,
using like
or
some love.
whatever. Yeah.
But
So,
and the thing is that just seeing them be happy and everything, and technically Claire's second run would be the true ending, which means that she faced Birkin instead of Leon.
Hey, I like the shotguns. Ask him.
I like explodey weapons. Boom, boom, boom. That's hilarious.
Ask ask him how I am with shotguns. Yeah.
She loves her shotguns. And then the Resident
Yes,
Evil
I
3 remake.
do.
When I first played it, I sped through it, and I originally didn't like it. It's not a game I'll personally pick up again, then play again. But the game it was fun. It really was. And if I took my time like how I did with this, I think I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But when I
I
first
think you said
played
you
it,
did actually this time around. I think you did actually say you enjoyed it more.
I did. It's just it's not something I'll pick up again, but
Oh yeah.
I just like how even when Jill was hurt, she still pushed Carlos off. That was funny. Another favorite moment from Resident Evil 1 is when Jill places her head on Chris's shoulder.
Yes, I love them too. Oh,
All right. Damn, we actually got through those topics pretty quickly.
yeah.
Um, what's going to be coming next is going to be Resident Evil Revelations 1.
Hmm.
And then it's going to be Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 Village, and then it's going to be Resident Evil 9 Requiem.
And just to let you guys know, he's never played Revelations 2, so it'll be a fresh new reaction to that one.
Yeah, I actually tried, but I was stuck on the very beginning. I've noticed in every RE game that bigger boss gets stronger, that the ghosts like boss you fight.
Yeah, I think what he means is like the phases that they are, kind of like
Yeah,
how you see in like the Resident Evil 3 remake, how you see the different stages of Nemesis, you
yeah.
know.
Oh, when you asked what the heck is that, and I think when I was playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, well, we'll talk about that when we get to Resident Evil 5. Well, after we finish after we finish 9, we'll talk about everything. And then I'm going to only stream this one original game, and it's Resident Evil 4 after 9.
Um,
But that's after we talk about everything, and and then the OG Resident Evil 4 is how we'll finish Resident Evil Fest.
and I may or may not be on that video. It just depends if he wants me there or not.
Actually, no, this is actually going very well.
I
Actually,
say it's
it
his
makes it
stream.
easier to talk to someone about it too. So,
It's his stream. I don't want to take over nothing. So
but
or his channel, excuse me, not his stream, his
and
channel.
then and then when Resident Evil Veronica is ready for pre-orders, I am pre-ordering that shit right away.
I'm gonna try to pre-order it. Depends on what date it drops because of the fact if it drops at the beginning of the month, I can do it. If it's in the middle of the month, my husband has to do it.
Right. But yeah, no, I really can't wait, to be honest. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
But that was awesome to read that. Like over two, it said 2 million plus on the wish list, and I'm like, God, that's a lot.
I have a feeling Veronica is gonna be probably put on the wish list the more it gets closer.
Yes, it's gonna go. It's gonna probably shoot up a lot once they've announced like the pre-order date. It's gonna shoot up a lot.
I think it might be similar or bypass Requiem.
It might, because I think it was. They said it was one of the most requested remake games before Requiem. You know, came
Well,
out.
yeah. I've seen so many people actually ask for Veronica remake.
So then when they finally announced it at the Summer Game Fest, everybody's like, finally, so
Well, exactly. I've said finally.
and we should. I know this. We're not into these yet, but we should just let everybody know that they may not make remake 5 and 6 because they said there is no horror in it, and stuff. And it would be they'd have to reconstruct that entire freaking game, is what they said. You know.
5 would probably be easier than 6.
Yeah, they said they would have to reconstruct both of those games since they're both action packed. So
And what do they think 4 was?
they had a bit more of the kind of stuff in it, like I don't.
The puzzles, and Ashley's was a bit more like horror like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said that they have no intentions of remaking those right now because of the horror actions aspects that they're doing right now. That those two don't have that, and so they'd have to reconstruct the whole entire game, and that's going to take. They said it's going to take a lot of work to do that, you know. So that's why they said that they're going to just have to stay the same for a little while.
Probably up until they can find a perfect medium. But like I
Oh
said,
yeah,
I think 5 would be a lot easier than 6.
probably. Well, 6 has a whole lot of different characters, so I'm
Yeah.
not going to say what characters, for
And
spoiler reasons,
technically,
but
if you're playing one campaign, one of them is a character that doesn't even exist.
yeah, and I'm not going to say
It's
like
just an
what
add-on just
characters
for
because that's
co-op.
spoilers, you
Yeah.
know. But it
We'll
has,
get to that when we get to that.
yeah. But
I might see if oh, and
yeah,
another thing, since we're
I
on
can't wait for
topic
you to do
about
the. Can't wait for you to do Revelations 2 because it's like you said, it's going to be new for you, and I can't wait. Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
it is gonna be new because
Oh shit.
like I said,
Ah.
I got stuck in the beginning and quit there because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, we're gonna be continue. And by the way, I call it Resident Evil Fest instead of calling it a Resident Evil Marathon because I thought Resident
Makes
Evil Fest
sense.
had a nice twist to it.
Makes sense.
And about playing games with subscribers, I am open to it.
Mm-mm.
Just gotta. It'll probably be private invites.
That might be a better idea because I remember you saying in a previous live or something about how it didn't go well the first time. So, yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
private things might be better.
I'm not gonna accept like friend requests. I'm just gonna certain friend requests. I'm not gonna accept. If it's
Yeah,
people I know and I'm friends with, that's a different story.
yeah,
Uh, but it's gonna probably be like privately invite to a point like we're not exactly like friends on them because I know I get it. Playing with the YouTubers, that especially a small one, is probably
hmm
exciting and everything, and I do want to get to know every single one of you guys.
yeah.
I really do.
And right now, with it
And
being small like that, you don't have like thousands of people, and stuff like that wanting to all at once.
like I said, it's not really that. It's just being spammed with invites when I did have them.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
and then if I did what like, and if I was playing a game and I didn't realize it had an open thing in it, there was someone that would just jump in
Yeah.
when I'm trying to play privately. So it's like
Yeah.
So it's just it's a respect thing. Like I said, I get it
Yeah,
can get
make it.
exciting and everything, but you gotta remember I'm a person too, and sometimes
Oh yeah,
I want to enjoy some things personally. You know.
exactly. And make it. You can make like a private match, and then you personally send the code or whatever it has to join to that person themselves.
Right. Because technically, if someone has a PlayStation and they have Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6,
You can play co-op with someone in
yeah,
those.
and then like maybe do a thing where I switch with them every chapter.
Yeah,
Because I even saw that Revelations 2 is co-op, but I think it's only split screen.
I would know. I don't. I don't. I've played it once, but I don't. I've never
I've
played it
never
with like
played it with
someone.
anybody.
I mean, I've never played it with someone, so I don't know if it would be split screen or not. I just know it you can do co-op, but I just don't know.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never really fully played it. Just played a bit at the beginning, got stuck, and was just like, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and stopped. Literally, that was my exact thought process. I do not know what the fuck I'm doing, and just exited out and was like, I just stopped. I know that probably sounds dumb after I was talking about how I didn't quit Code Veronica, but I think this is when I decided. I think this is right when I decided, hey, I'm gonna start streaming Resident Evil.
yeah,
Because I know I started a little bit with 4 Remake, a little bit after it first came out, but it was after I had unlocked like everything. Not literally everything, but the accessories and stuff. And then I think 9 was the first one I actually did all the way through. So redoing it all, just
I'll tell
leading
you
up
my
to that
journey.
point.
If that's okay, my journey. Honestly, I didn't play. I played all the games, but I didn't play them like so recent when 9 came out, and I was seeing it as like that was the first one I played in a long time, so but I remember a lot of stuff that has went on, and stuff like that in previously ones, but that one was the first one I played in a long time recent things.
Oh, it wasn't the first one I played in a long time. It was just the first one I streamed fully here. That's that's what I meant. Like, because I was playing Resident Evil 4 remake for a while, and I really was. And then I was
I know
playing,
you know that one really well.
yeah. And then I was playing Resident Evil Village for a bit. Like I was jumping around with the Resident Evil games to be honest. And then when I saw that I've been thinking if PlayStation could possibly have me stream this. I know not many people like this one, and it's because of off Umbrella's side. I don't like Umbrella myself, but I thought this was a good game. Operation Raccoon City. And
I've honestly never seen that one before, so it would be new to me because I've never really seen it before. So
it was actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna say the stuff they had in there, I'm not gonna lie, I thought was pretty cool. Because if you got bit in that game by a zombie, I'm just gonna mention this one like gameplay mechanic. If you got bit by a zombie, you got infected. And you had a certain amount of time to
Yeah.
go searching for an antiviral. And I liked
It's,
it because it was like,
yeah.
I was like, that's actually unique. And then why didn't they kind of think of this, in the earlier games instead of just poison?
It's a lot like a game that is my favorite game. You get infected, you have a certain amount of time to get that antidote before it takes over.
Yeah. And you actually have to go looking for it while your fucking outline is like blue and shit, and it's like pulsating. So I thought that was like a little nice
What does
touch.
it say?
And to be honest, that's a game I hope they remake at some point too.
Hey, Bobby, I will be right back. My son is wanting me. I will
All right.
mute my stuff if that's okay.
That's fine.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, sis. But yeah, it just Operation Raccoon City was a really, really good game to me. You play as 4 people from Umbrella. You're basically trying to cover everything up. And that's pretty much your mission, is to basically cover everything up to get some certain shit. Some of the gameplay mechanics were amazing, and I just wish that, like, I had literally thought, oh, with this infected thing, they're gonna go build up and start having you search for antidotes or whatnot. So, yeah, it was it was a really good game in my personal opinion. I don't know if anyone else thinks the same way, but like I said, I get its umbrella, it's the bad people, but let's just say the ending depends on you. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe stream that game at some point. Because then maybe I can do that if I can find out if I can stream it instead of just playing it on the PlayStation Cloud or whatever it is. I'll try seeing if I can do that for you guys. If you guys would like to see that. Alright. What else? If you guys would like to see me do or play some Resident Evil 4 VR, I can do that at some point. And same with Resident Evil 8 Village. Because I was thinking about it. I'll skip the cutscenes, of course. I'll just do the gameplay. I think I overwritten my VR save, though, in my last one. Because I need to play more VR stuff, too. I plan on getting more horror games. I actually, like Gregatron had said earlier, he got me into Dead Space. I played the remake. I'm currently playing the remake. I have not finished it. Um, it's amazing so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's gotten my ass a few times. I also recently downloaded Silent Hill 2 Remake. Oh, I'm gonna probably get so much heat for this. I never played the first Silent Hill or any of the originals. I have not played the original 1 or 2. I don't know how many there were. So I downloaded the Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't know if anyone wants to see that. I do plan on getting more horror games. Especially some for VR. Like I think I saw one called Alien Isolation. That's for the PSVR 2. Or the Alien Collection. I don't know. I don't remember what it was
Hi, I'm
called,
back.
but welcome back. I don't remember what it was called, but I do plan
Hmm.
on getting more horror games. But I also want to know your guys' suggestions too. I still got to make a business email, so that way you guys can send questions, suggestions, or anything else.
Does that include my suggestions?
Not really, because we talk.
I know I
So there's
had
no
to
point in
ask.
emailing.
No, I just I had to. You doing okay though, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it through Gmail or Outlook, or it might be that weird motherfucker that keeps it through Yahoo.
Hey, my email is through Yahoo, so don't even go.
Mine is too, to be honest. Not the one I use for here, but my oldest account is from Yahoo.
My
My oldest
my
email is my Yahoo.
my mother is always like, "You need to update your email." I said, "No, I don't."
I had given one of my friends my email because they wanted to send me something through there. And
Yeah.
they were like, "You really used Yahoo? Who the fuck uses that old ass shit?"
Hey, my mom still use AOL.com.
I was about to say, you realize AOL exists, right? How
Yeah, her
does
email
that
is still
tell her that though?
AOL.com. And hey, and if we want to, the end, we can always just have a rant, just an anything conversation with anyone after talking about the games. Just talk about anything.
Yeah,
And
because
if anybody has questions, you can ask questions too.
when I play Resident Evil 5 though, I would have to do one part of the DLC first because it takes place after Revelations 1. And then I have to do the main storyline. Because that DLC leads to the main storyline.
Don't you just hate when you get a message in front of a live video?
That's just all mine are silent. They'll pop up,
No,
but I'll just ignore it.
mine are silent. That was my mom.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I was just saying I just ignore mine. No, mine are just from YouTube, to be honest.
Mine is mine. If I don't answer her right away, she'll answer. She'll be texting her up there like, "Why is she not answering me?"
Yeah, but like I said earlier, Devin, go check out Gregatron's channel and Munchies with Jazz. She definitely helped me send the. She's definitely she's an amazing person and a great friend, and so is Gregatron. Jazz
I
has
have a channel,
helped
but
me make some things for positivity for some close friends of mine that for
yeah,
sobriety.
yeah.
So
I have
she's
a
an
channel,
amazing
but
person.
mine I don't really post like they do on my channel and stuff. I haven't really posted in years, but I mean, if there's any future things I do with my brother here and everything, of course I'll upload it to my channel as he does his. Just so you know, because I'm feeling, the more places you get it uploaded, you might get more people. You know.
Yeah, maybe.
And then,
Who knows?
and of
Maybe
course,
it'll
I'm
automatically add to your channel. I don't know how this
ex-
works.
me neither. It's our first time, um, but only, of course, if you don't mind me uploading it to my channel, stuff, because only it will only be the ones that we do like together.
Why wouldn't I mind? You're in the stream.
Because you know how I am. Because it's your stuff, not mine.
Oh yeah, you can join the stream on with me. Just to let you know, you cannot upload it to your channel. You know how douchebag that sounds at me?
It's not what I meant from you, though. That is not what I was getting at. See, this is
I know
what I
I
gotta
couldn't
put
help
up
it.
with. This is what I put up with. Just
It's
imagine,
funny.
I get it from my husband too.
She does. It's funny.
Yeah,
And then we're both fucking picking on her.
yeah. I wondered to myself. I said, "What did I get myself into?"
Don't worry, she does talk shit back. Don't let her fool you.
Me? Never.
Yeah, you're right. You're a saint. No,
No.
also, before this stream even happened, everybody, she was like, I'm sorry if I cuss on your stream. And I looked at her like,
I think it was like, if I swear, I'm sorry. And then I was like, I just watched some of your other live things and you're like cussing all the time. And I'm like, why did I even say that?
I don't know. They always say the people who cuss the most are the honest ones.
Hey, you can ask him. I will say the regular cuss words, but don't piss me off. Because if I say them, if I'm pissed off, you'll know I say one word a lot.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck's my favorite word, so I'll say it no matter what. I could be in a good mood and I could be like, it's a great fucking day.
I mean,
The sun
I
is
will
looking
say it when
fucking
I'm
bright
pissed off.
today.
I think I messaged him the other day and said that word. I'm like, I effing hate people, stupid people.
It gets
Yeah.
people off with you. That's a good one, Platt. He's like, I'll say it like Steve Harvey. It gets people off of you. Steve Harvey. Sorry if I said that weird at first. But no, now I am going to use this background as a thumbnail for this live.
That's cool.
Like I said,
I
it
don't.
fit.
I don't think you can extend it over though.
No, but I do have a thumbnail of it to where I can just make that the background. Or just to have that be the thumbnail. And then when they open the video, it'll be us side to side. So they won't
That's
see
cool.
me. So I have the regular picture and stuff. And that's what I'm using as the background.
Yeah.
And then I can just use that and put that as the thumbnail without me in it.
Yeah.
If they ever decide to make the final games and the RE games, they should have an arena to fight every boss from all RE games as some sort of closure. Before 9, they actually kind of did that with RE Verse, well, Reverse as they called it. And they actually did that with all the bosses and stuff. It did not receive positive reviews.
And I think they
And they,
recently also said that they have enough lore to go on for many more years.
yeah. But as I was saying, they weren't getting good reviews and they weren't getting many
Mhm.
people to play it because it was a
Yeah.
multiplayer based thing. And yes, after you killed certain characters, they turned into those creatures, those boss fights, or those bosses, those stalkers. Even some would start at certain mutations. Like it was actually pretty cool. Like they even did, I think they even did Albert Wesker from in there. but it got shut down. And then and the one that was doing somewhat good that they still have live servers for is called Resurgence, I believe.
I've never
I
played those. I wouldn't know.
It's a multiplayer, but dude, that live serve those that server is dead. There is not a single person that plays that, but they kept that one alive. It's still alive. I could actually end up putting it in my Resident Evil 3 remake disc and have that get re-downloaded in. No one plays that. I might have to do that at some point. Because I tried jumping in and I waited for like hours. I waited for like an hour and a half just to see maybe if my internet was lagging and maybe no one could join. No one, there was no game to join, nothing. I did quick match, custom match, everything. Nothing worked. No one to join, no one to play with.
Would be an interesting thing to ask people. What would your favorite? What would your closure be like? Like your vision of the closure be?
I don't,
I'm sorry. It was just something that just popped in my mind.
I think even if they decide to kill the characters off, they won't stop with Resident Evil because they introduce new people.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, because
They'll just keep introducing people.
because I mean, they can only have the same ones for so long,
Very
and
true.
then you have to have a new generation kind of thing with
Yeah.
characters. You know.
New generation, and they're gonna possibly run out of ideas. But if they do have that type, if they do run into that where it's just the Resident Evil finale and that's it, I just hope they do it well. That's all I ask. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have
Same
them
here.
have a send off, give them a proper send off.
Yeah. Same here.
Especially the good characters, give them a proper send off. The ones that didn't deserve this shit, which is pretty much most of the main antagonists, huh? Most protagonists.
Woo. Woo.
Because I
What
at
do you
least
want?
want them to have a
Ooh.
have a happy ending. And I think they actually have that plat like on a VR chat. I think they have a VR mode specifically to have you face your phobias. I don't know because I honestly don't have VR chat or anything like that. I don't even know if PlayStation holds that.
He came in here for a few minutes. He gave me his cup and left. He just had a drink. He's not having another one.
And then when football season comes around, I won't be streaming on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Yep, he's a
And
football
depending on
fan.
and then depending on the dates, it might be Fridays and Saturdays.
Don't forget
So
about me, buddy.
I won't, but I may be too glued into the TV, especially when the Eagles
Oh,
play.
I
So.
know. I was picking at you. Don't forget about me. Don't be a stranger, is what you should say.
And yes, I'm one of those people that likes watching football.
I will be right back. He is fussing at me, so I'll be right back.
All right. That'd be nice if they actually did bring everything down once and for all. Because at this point, they've introduced some new people. So they could have all the help they can get. But yeah, I can't wait to play more of these and to have you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying Resident Evil Fest so far. I hope everyone's enjoying Resident Evil Fest.
I am back once again.
Welcome back, because we still have many more to go through. Resident Evil 6 might be my longest one.
Yeah, because there's so many campaigns. Yeah.
But I'm only doing one from each. And like I said, I gotta play it as Ada one more time.
Oh, lovely. I'll get to hear that again. That's fun. That's cool. That's when I'm gonna tell him, breathe. It'll be okay. Just think it ain't gonna be as long.
When I play as Ada, I'm gonna have to just be fucking silent. Because I have nothing nice to say about her.
And this is where he's just not gonna say nothing.
Yeah. Because I don't want anyone to think I'm rage baiting. Because that's the last thing I'd want to fucking do. That's something I will never do is rage bait. I will give you my honest opinion, but I will not rage bait. But yes, I don't like Ada because she's a manipulator. She lies.
Yeah.
She's betrayed Leon a couple times.
Oh yeah.
And I get that they made it look like she has a heart, but she doesn't. And she's really only out for herself. That's And if you can tell in the Resident Evil 4 remake, when Leon says this is where we go our separate ways, that face, you also see that face again. That kind of stern kind of
And
look.
if you also notice from Leon, it's like he's in disgust when he talks to her at times in that game. You know, it's just the way he says some things. He just sounds disgust by her.
Oh yeah, I mean I would be disgusted by her too.
And
Like I
sorry
said,
for like if I mention anything of like what's going on here. It's just I have kids, so
no, it's fine. But no, it's just like I said, I will never like Ada. I never liked her.
I've not really ever been like a villain type or anti-hero type kind of person with any kind of like movie, show, game, and stuff. So when people like her, they're toxic people. I don't like that kind of thing. If I don't like it in real life, so I'm not going to like it in a game or anything else. So I'm like, I just like genuine good people. So when I see a good character, I'm gonna like them way more.
Right. But yeah, no, it's just like I said, it's just her toxic behavior. It's just and the way she tries manipulating Leon. But like I said, the way he says that they're going their separate ways, and the way he has that serious look on his face, and you know the real reason why I'm saying that you'll see it again.
Yes.
You understand why I'm telling them they'll see it again.
Yes, I do.
But that shows how much they've changed not only just his character, but to pull away from what the originals kind of created between them.
Yeah. Well, they did say that the devs when they made the remakes that they were toning it down, and stuff. So
Well, they did say they were making changes.
Yes.
And
They are following the remake storyline.
yep. So the original storylines don't technically matter.
They don't matter
They
because they
matter
don't
in their,
fit.
as their own universe
Yes.
type thing.
Yes.
It's just they don't matter
Yes.
according to the remake storyline.
And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say
Like
they're
those,
still
they just don't
canon.
tie together in that
Yeah.
aspect.
That's what I was going to say is they're still canon, but it's kind of like they're parallel, and stuff to the remake storylines, and stuff because they're canon lore, but they're not any games that are not remade is not going to fit into the remake storyline as of right now.
No, because if people actually think about this, and this is not me hating on the originals, by the way. I grew up with the originals. I like the originals. I like the remakes. I don't think one is better than the other. Saying this now. Except maybe I'm a little bit more biased when it comes to the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis compared to the Resident Evil 3 remake. I'm a little biased to the original in that. But like I said, it just like we were just discussing, the old games do not tie in with the remake storyline now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if that were the case, then they would have shown Claire from the original Resident Evil 2. Because that's who you started with.
Yeah. True. And I
Because
agree, Will. I
because
agree.
like I said, I don't think either one is better because of the fact that they are different yet the same. Same
Yeah.
concept, different stories. Still same story.
And I
You know what I
think
mean?
I think I think also they're keeping a lot of the same stuff as what they normally did, but they're just changing or adding stuff to it to align with the new things that they have brought into it. So
Yeah. Because I always said this, without the originals, there would not be the remakes.
yep.
So,
And you do have to. And I've always looked at it this way: you do have to change things up if you want to something for to continue and not do the same thing over and over and over again. And
no,
stuff.
I
You
agree.
have to keep it spiced up to keep people's interest, to make the story more interesting. You know.
Right. But they're also going a route of what the original was intended to be.
Yes.
They're not copying out of that in the remake.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like I'm going to use this as an example. It's kind of like a comic book. When you take a comic book and you turn it into a show, you're going to have to add things to that show to make it more interesting because you can't just go panel to panel because then that show would be like what 10 minutes long, you know?
Exactly.
So you have to add things to it that may not be in the comics, but you have to do it to expand that story.
Right. I wonder if in the Veronica remake, if they're gonna bring battle mode back.
Hmm. That might be one of the DLCs they may have made it do it because I think they have
I
been
think
recently saying that they will have DLCs for Veronica.
so. Veronica. So they're not just only just doing the storyline; they're actually adding more. Because battle mode was a mini game.
Yeah, because I think they were saying something like Veronica's going to release in the beginning of 2027, then the DLC for Requiem, and they said, and there will be DLCs for Veronica. You know,
Right. But yeah, like I did not feel bad. I did not feel bad for Steve.
I think we both were like, "Shut up, Steve."
Well, not only that, when he died, I was like, dude, that's a karma for being a fucking creep.
Yeah, that's the thing is about for both of us. Anytime Steve or Anna speak, we're like, shut up, Steve, shut up."
Yeah. And next thing you know, I'm playing a DLC of Ada, and I'm just saying so much shit.
And yeah, because when Leon came on screen, I'm like, "Hi, Leon. It's good to see you."
Leon, I wish I could play you right now.
Yes, please don't leave the screen. Oh my southern accent really kicked in right there. Yes, now all you I live in the South. You heard it.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. So that means whatever DLCs they're gonna be adding to Veronica is actually brand new because there was no DLC for the original. There was no add-ons
Yeah.
for the original besides battle mode.
Yeah. And from what I've gathered is they are really changing up Veronica's style from what I've read so far. Some of the like locations they have made it to a mini what did they say? Mini open world. I think that's what they said. Mini? I guess that's how you put it.
I guess more exploration because it's not
Probably.
really open world, but it's more area to explore.
Yeah, they said something about. I read something. They said there's gonna be secret things you come across that was not in the original game that you found. That you will be finding secret places like locations and stuff like that that was not in the original. I just
Yeah,
read about that earlier. I was
gotcha.
like, well, that's pretty cool. That's why I said that they've changed it up, you know, and
Oh,
it's going to have the over the shoulder and the horror type kind of thing of RE2 remake, you know.
speaking on the topic of Resident Evil, got the
Yeah, you
keys.
showed me those. I like those. I was trying to get her son a set of those. He wanted a set of those.
Yeah, I'm never gonna put them on a keychain, but
Why do I have a ringing
got
in my ear when I talk? Oh,
that's obviously the spade key.
yep. And it's cool how they actually have the little indentions down at the bottom of how the little unlock thing. Yeah,
Yeah. The club
that's
key,
Leon's key.
then Claire's key.
Heart key. Yep.
I'm starting my collection.
This is weird. I'm hearing
Then
a ringing in my ear every time I talk or you talk. Good lord. Oh,
diamond key.
I see that. That is weird. Oh, yeah.
Someone's talking shit about you.
It's only when I talk or you talk. It's a freaking ring in my ear and it won't stop. I'm not beating myself up. Sorry.
She's totally beating herself up, you guys.
I'm trying to get the ringing to stop. Stop it.
But
I'm
yes, I
sorry,
do
guys.
plan on.
I'm sorry, guys, for being like that. I'm just sorry, Bubby.
It's all right. But I do plan on building a Resident Evil collection.
I'm doing
So
the same thing, actually. Like I told you about my movies up there, clearing off my shelves up there, making a Leon shelf. Well, Leon and Claire shelf.
I think I'm gonna probably end up having more of Claire's shit. But I'm still gonna have Leon, Chris, Jill, Nemesis, and all that. Actually, since we spoke about Resident Evil 3 remake earlier and Resident Evil 0, I can say my theory on this one. Because, like I
Yeah.
said, we don't see Billy. But then again, it could also be Oh, no, it can't be Carlos. Never mind. Remove that thought. But I think it could be Billy. You know where I'm going with this because you heard me talk about this before, but
Oh, sorry.
about how I think
Mm.
Billy could have been caught and been forced to participate in the Nemesis program
Yeah, I remember that.
because you don't see Billy ever again. You don't
No,
even
you
hear
don't.
of him. And I
And
get that you
we know,
don't.
and we know it may not be Carlos because we did hear about something about he just up and left or something. You know.
Well, to be honest, it can't be Carlos because Carlos also fought him alongside Jill.
Yeah, and well, I can't say what our theory about that is because we ain't made it that far yet.
Nope. But
Because
yeah,
I
it would
think
be.
I've mentioned to you about my theory about that, but I can't say it. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's honestly my theory on it. I could be wrong. I could have maybe missed a file or something that's
It
explaining
could.
who.
Hey, it. I mean, it could make sense because, I mean,
I mean, Billy just
from
disappears.
I know, and you would think they would mention him again, like they've have others, and others they have mentioned, but not physically, but they have mentioned them in like in notes or something, you know, and stuff like that, or just in communication, you know, or
Yeah.
something like that. And not once has Billy ever been mentioned again on any of that.
Nope. Not any. Not one single fucking bit.
So, I mean, your theory can possibly be right on.
And I wonder if that's something they'll probably make into the Resident Evil Zero remake.
It's possible. They said that the remakes, the ones that they're remaking are like 0 and 1 are also going to align with 7, 8, and 9 of
Yeah.
what's going on, you know.
And then when they do, we know they're gonna remake 5 and remake 6 at some point. But when they do,
Yeah.
we know
They
they're
just
gonna be
have to have a lot
concentrating
of time
on
on their
one
hands to do
and
it.
one of
Yeah.
as I was saying, they were gonna have to concentrate on them at one at a time then when
Yeah,
they get the
they
time.
will.
Because like I said, we know they'll remake it, and they'll probably more than likely remake Revelations 1 and 2.
Mhm. 1 or 2, they're not as I know, like, they said, like, Veronica is, like, a big name one as the numbered ones are, and they were saying that, like, Revelations in them are not quite as big as they are, so that's why they weren't focusing on them right now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I can understand why they're not focusing on Revelations now,
Future, yeah.
but I can still see them doing it in the future and making it better than maybe what people think it is.
Yeah.
To me, the Revelations 1 wasn't actually bad. Yes, there was a lot of backtracking, and I mean a lot.
I just got finished playing with it. I didn't stream it or nothing, but I mean,
No.
well, I did on Discord, but I just got finished playing it, so
Yeah, and I played it a couple months ago. Not lying on that. It's just that's a lot of backtracking. That's probably more backtracking than Veronica had.
yeah, I think you saw how much I was running back and forth from one end to the other.
Yeah. It hurt my head just watching it, to be honest, because I felt like I was doing it all over again.
Yeah,
Because that's how I felt when I first did it. It's like, what the fuck? I am walking back and forth more than ever.
yeah. I think
I
that's
gotta
also
say, oh,
the
go
tour
ahead.
guide thing.
Yeah,
I guess that's why the tour guide thing was a bit confusing because of going back and forth and stuff like that.
yeah.
Mm.
Man, I fucking hated the back and forth, but I
I'm
understood
sorry.
why, but still hated it because people weren't wrong. It does give you brain block. Like you think you're going one way and then you're like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Then you start going a different way.
Oh yeah.
Then you just confuse yourself.
Yep.
So
Like where was that where I was supposed to go again? You know?
yeah.
And you're like having to look at the map like several times as you're going that direction. Make sure you're still going that direction, you know? So
Yeah. And then you gotta keep making sure you're going the right way.
yep.
To be honest,
And
I just do that no matter what game I play. Because I was even while I'm playing Dead Space, I'm even clicking in the right analog stick. He'll put his finger down, and then the fucking blue light will go ahead and tell you which way to go. And then I'm just sitting here, I'm looking at the map, being like, okay, where did I explore? Like I'm literally
especially
looking up and down with the map. I literally do that in every game. If once I get a camera that can record me while I'm playing video games, you
yeah.
will see what I do because it will show even in real time that when I zoom into a map, I'm even going like this, just and I'm like,
And,
what are you doing,
and
Danny? You could just
we're
move the
gonna
fucking thing around.
we're gonna see one of those faces like,
My bad.
where am I supposed to go?
Oh god, that's gonna be the
And
funniest shit ever.
and that's another thing he couldn't stand is you look at the map and they have no names to these rooms.
In the old games, no, they do not. The new
No
games, at
names.
least they
We're like,
do. At least in the new games, they do. And then in the remakes, at least they do. And yeah,
he was playing 0 and 1 and like, what the hell? Where's that at? I don't know which one it is. It's not named.
0, 1, and Code Veronica.
Yep.
You're supposed to go to the facility. Well, where is the facility?
You literally have to look this shit up on Google to give you the step for step on which rooms to go through because they're not named.
Yep, bastards. And
And
another
I'm
thing
sorry.
about
You
Resident
know what I'm saying
Evil
sorry
1,
about?
huh?
I said, I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying sorry about?
Yeah, it's all right. But another thing too about Resident Evil 1 when we were reading that letter from John.
Yeah.
My dearest Ada, the I
We're
liked your
like,
fucking reaction as soon as that popped up, and you're like, no fucking way. You're like, really? Same, right?
yeah, I was like, really? Oh my God.
Yes, the game does not outright tell you that she infects John, but if you connect the dots, and by the way, it does turn out it is the same Ada. It is Ada Wong for you Ada lovers that want to deny it. But
Yes, and most of them do not connect the dots.
if you connect the dots and actually watch her characteristics and her toxicity and the way she betrays people,
Mm-hmm.
the way they make the note sound, she was the last one to see him and he becomes infected.
Yep. And if you read stuff, he was the one head over heels for her, and she didn't feel the same way.
Don't worry, I still love you guys who do love Ada, just don't hate me. It's just my honest opinion.
So yeah.
If you guys can be
And
respectful, I'll be respectful back. Just know that.
and once you read on how she treated him, it's kind of familiar on how she's treating someone else.
Yeah. And then the way he says that she has been nowhere to be seen. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
That's what's that saying? They said once you do it, you're gonna do it again. You know,
Here, I'll do a Cobb. What is his name? Cobby Lame or whatever. That one guy who goes.
emotional damage.
That's Stephen He.
I know, but that would have been perfect for that too.
That would have been. But I don't know how to edit that shit in. I don't know how to edit at all. I
I
can't
know
even
these
edit
people
on
that
this phone.
do their videos and then they'll just have those little cut thing of saying emotional. I'm like, how do they do that?
Right.
Like, you know,
Stephen He, please. I am sorry. No, I don't think you'll actually get angry. Never mind. I don't think he'd actually pay attention to a small creator either.
it's like how you say suplex city, bitch.
I did tag the WWE and Brock Lesnar in that Twitter post.
But he just retired.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean I can't get his permission either, though. It still
No.
shows
That's,
respect.
yes.
And I'm sorry, but if he tells me that he has to take me to Suplex City in order for him to grant me that, I'll gladly do it. I'll ask him if I could record it too.
I'm sorry, but y'all's total different sizes. He'd kill you. You'd die.
But he's a professional, so I trust him. I
We
just got to
say
sell
that even with the we say that even with the professionals who do it with the other professionals. You're gonna die because you're
it.
the size difference. You
Right.
know, you're the size different. You're gonna die.
Well, do you remember the time when Brock went against Ray?
Sorry, Ray. You're gonna die.
Rey Mysterio was always my favorite. Him and
Roman
Eddie's
just
chemistry too, man.
well, they showed a video last night after Roman went backstage, and Rey Mysterio stopped him, and he says, you know, I'm the manager of AAA. He says, I do now. He says, I got something I need to talk to you about. I was like, uh-oh. I said,
Right.
is he going to AAA? Uh-oh.
But I'm being serious though. If Brock Lesnar ever told me he had to take me to Suplex City just for him to grant me permission to have that shirt with Leon doing it,
Oh, wow.
I will gladly risk that.
I bet it's nice knowing you, Bubby. It was nice knowing you. Because I don't think you're coming back from that one.
Probably gonna need to go to the hospital for a concussion after a few days.
Yep. That's when I'll
Just
tell
gonna
you.
have a big ass fucking lump on my head.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. He gave you permission.
I'd be like, I got his permission now. I'd be hearing my words and sound like Sid the Sloth. I sound like Mike Tyson. It's all love.
sorry,
Mike
we
Tyson could
sorry
still
we do
whoop
this a
my ass
lot.
if he wanted to.
Sorry, we do this a lot. This is how we are.
Oh yeah, I've warned my audience many times. I do random impressions too. They don't want to sound like Sid the Sloth.
He tells me I'm funny. I don't think so.
But
Sorry, that's just oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I keep having the image in my head.
Mike Tyson would also knock my ass out. I would never speak ill of that man.
You wouldn't want to speak ill of Roman, okay?
I was gonna say something jokingly, but I know he does watch YouTube at times and shit, and I don't want to randomly become a target because I randomly mention his name just in a joke.
Just get this. Roman used to work with Paul Heyman. Roman's a very he's a very soft spoken guy. He will talk very soft spoken. When that man yells, you piss in your pants.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't even want to become on his radar. Okay, I'm just a YouTuber. They're trying to be a YouTuber that wants to
This
stay that way and not go to wrestling.
this man here saw his arms and was like, damn.
Oh damn! Did Danny just take some shots? I think he did.
No. No, because literally he would be talking softly and then all of a sudden he just yells and you're like, holy shit.
No, I know. That's the reason why I said I don't want to pop up on his radar. I want him to know that I'm just a YouTuber trying to be a YouTuber and not a YouTuber, not another YouTuber trying to go and try entertaining in the WWE.
He he will call you you go and get your Walmart watch in your Walmart bag and get out of here. That's what he said last night.
Well, I would tell him I don't have a Walmart bag and a Walmart watch, and he's going to have to do better.
Because he spent $450,000 on a damn watch.
Because you can
Oh,
tell I don't wear watches.
I don't either.
So he can't say I have a Walmart watch. So
Neither
you can't say
wrist.
I have
I
a.
don't wear a watch
Oh,
on either
fuck.
wrist.
I technically do have a Walmart bag. It's just plastic.
I have Walmart bags up front because I went to Walmart earlier.
And no, this is not sponsored by Mountain Dew to where I'm drinking Mountain Dew. You know what's funny? I forgot to do this earlier. I was planning on doing a Mountain Dew to put in as a slushie, and I never put it in the freezer. Because you mentioned that to me the other night when I mentioned that in one of my streams.
I said, hey, well, you made your homemade slushie.
Mountain Dew is not paying me to drink them.
Hey, this is how you should, like, we're
Well,
we're
neither is
way
Gator.
past we're way past the games. Hey, we should just keep on going.
But
uh,
well, yeah, this has been fun, honestly.
yeah, I gotta go put them to bed if that's okay.
Yeah, to be honest, I was gonna end the stream here because it's been 2 hours. So, you know.
Almost, yes.
Oh, what time does it say on yours?
It's been an hour 43 minutes.
Oh, damn. Mine's including the preview. But yeah, go ahead. I'll be right here actually because I
Okay.
did not know that. But yeah, I have much more stuff coming to you guys soon. I'm gonna try buying some horror games to get set up for October and actually go through with horror month. Let me know what kind of games you guys would like to see. Amanda's mentioned to me she wants to see me play Madison. I want to get Madison VR to try that too. Because I played Madison with headphones. And I'm not going to lie, scared the shit out of me, but worth it. Great game. Keeps you on your toes. Um, but yeah, it's a really creepy game. Definitely worth it though, but I'm gonna probably try streaming it at some point. Like I said, I may leave that for October. And I do plan I saw this game pre-order, I believe, is available. Hellraiser. Hellraiser Survival or Revival is going to be coming out, and I want to get that Hellraiser game too. When I do that game, it's going to say viewer discretion is advised. I may have to actually age restrict those streams for when I do get the Hellraiser game because it's gory, it's bloody, and it's violent, and it's supposed to be very horrifying. So, like
Dude, sorry,
horrifying as
I'm
it's
back.
scary. Huh?
I'm back and I'm cold.
Welcome back. But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I know it's
Hey, he's
probably
got
weird
his
to
back.
say about a horror game, but it's gonna be fucking amazing. Because I've been
He's
waiting
got
for
his.
that because Clive Barker's he came back to direct the game and to help produce the game to make sure it followed the lore to the movies. So I can't wait for that one.
So he's got his background. I have my blanket.
Yep. But yes, I do plan on getting more horror games and playing more. Oh shit.
What was that?
I think my Wi-Fi is fucking up.
My TV just went dark. I gotta make it lighter again because it just got dark in my room. There's my
But
light
yeah,
again.
it looks like it's gonna. No, I don't know. One part looks clear. One part looks like there's clouds.
Well,
But
we had sun today, but then we were out and about, and we would have this one gigantic black cloud, and it would be sun everywhere else. So
all right. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end it before it possibly fucks up again. So,
alrighty.
all right. Hey everybody, I hope you guys like this type of stuff. If you would like to see Amanda again, or if you guys would like to see anyone else on my channel as well, go ahead and have your suggestions. I hope you guys like this type of stuff. Hit that like button, subscribe if you have not, hit that notification bell to be updated to every live stream, recording, and short that I do. I hope to catch you guys next time. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Bye bye.